All right, I thought I'd do a sample of my practice quizzes here. So this is seventh grade, Math 7 Accelerated, and the first one states watermelons are on sale at 4 different grocery stores. Which store offers the lowest unit rate for watermelons in dollars per pound? So they have dollars and pounds, and you really just divide them. In a calculator, pretty easy. You just 3 divided by 5 is equal to 0.6. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then the other one is 1/14 divided by 1/7, which is the same thing as 1/14 times 7 over 1, which is 7 over 14, and that's a half, which is equal to 0.5. It's super long, but there you go. The other one, 3.5, so I got a calculator here. 3.5 divided by 5 is 0.7. So that is 0.7. And then this is already written in dollars per pound. So what you got to do is compare all of the different numbers: 0.6, 0.5, 0.7, 0.53. Well, that's that's the same thing as 0.50. So store 2 is the correct answer, and that's A. Okay, then let's go over to solving this equation. It's a two-step equation. I'll write it over here. 3/4 x plus 4 equals -8. And your first thing is, okay, we're solving for x. That's our goal here. And we're using inverse operations. So where you see addition, you have to subtract. And we get 3/4 x equals -8 minus 4 is -12. And then we have to divide by 3/4. So divided by 3/4 is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. Often what you do is you just multiply by the reciprocal, 4/3. And what it does, and if you do that on the left hand side, you have to do it on the right hand side too. And what we can do here is we can cross cancel. Look at that. And now you have x exactly all by itself. And now we just have to multiply on the right hand side. 12 is the same thing as 12 over 1. And then we multiply across. -12 times 4 is what? -48. Or you know what? I think instead of doing that, I could do that, but I think what's going to be easier is if I cross cancel. You could divide both of these by 3, and you end up with -4 over 1. And now you can multiply across. -4 times 4 is -16. And there you go. The next one, oh, here we go, number 3. I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to copy this number 3 over here. And it's another solving one where you got to solve for x. And what I would do is I would distribute the 2. That means you have to multiply 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 times 2x, I should say, is 4x. Plus 2 times 8 is 16. And that's equal to 3x plus 20. And then we have, well, now I'll deal with inverse operations, where if it's positive 3, I would subtract 3x from both sides. And I'm collecting those variable terms. That would be 1x plus 16 equals 20. And then we subtract 16. And 1x is equal to 4. So just divide by 1. But if you divide by 1, you still get 4. And that's it. Quite a few steps, huh? But that's solving with variables on both sides and such. Bunch of steps on that one. We have the volume of a cylinder, and the formula for the volume of a cylinder is pi times the radius squared times the height of the cylinder. So this is intended to be the entire radius right here. So pi, it says right here, we're going to use 3.14 for pi, and then the radius is 8, but we have to square that, which means we have to multiply it by itself, and then times the height, and the height is 9. So that's 3.14 times 64 times 9. And got a calculator here. 3.14 times 64 times 9 is 1808.64. 1808.64, and units squared, or square units. And there it is. And for my last one here, I have the surface area of a rectangular solid. I say don't enter any labels because it's so annoying. They're doing online, and oh man, just so many different ways that students enter those labels, and forget it. We care about the number. Now, the surface area is the area of all sides added together. So let's take the area of the front right here. The area of the front is 18 times 5. No, 18 times 5. 18 times 5. I think that's 90. 18 times 5 is 90. Yeah. And then I'll erase that there. And then let's take the area of the side here. That would be 4 times 5. Oh, this is 90, and this is 20. And then I will take the area of the top, which is 4 times 18. And what this is, I think that's 64. No, it can't be 64. 4 times 18 is 72. I was 8 off there. So 72. Okay, now let's add these up. So that's 2 and 182. Now, what that is the area of everything that we see. The top, the front, and the side. But there's other sides too that we don't see. There's the left side, there's the bottom, there's the other back side. And so what we have to do is we have to double this. And so that would mean that it's 4 and 18 times 2 is 36. So 364 square units. And that's what you got to know, especially if you're one of my students. Now, if you want to get this stuff, I will put a link in the description about how you can get your own copy of these, and you can try other versions of these questions too. So click the link, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.